Welcome, everybody. Kate Scott joined in the booth by Brock Hewitt. And in a minute, partner, we are going to kick off, and it'll be a moment both teams have fought for all season. A chance to win the conference title, and more importantly, punch that ticket to the Super Bowl.
There is so much. You can just feel it in this building. There is so much pomp and circumstance that comes with this game. And winning the conference title is a major achievement for a franchise, no question. But you and I both know this, Kate. This isn't the trophy they've spent all season thinking about. It's not the ultimate prize, but it is just a step on the way to what they've been focused on all season long. Only one of these two teams is going to take that step and get that shot for the biggest trophy of them all in this league, that Lombardi trophy.
This return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So here come the Bengals, ready for their opening drive. They're led out by the legend over in LSU, the former #1 overall pick in 2020, Joe Burrow.
This is one of those fine lines as you take the field as a quarterback. You know that your play is going to be so important to find a way to win. It always is in postseason football. But you can't put too much pressure on yourself. You got to go out there, you got to cut it loose. And most importantly, you got to lead your men.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Burrow from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. First time this game they've looked to him. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
11 MT. Here we go.
3rd and long for him here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Good offenses. Good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. There's the intensity we expected in playoffs. Defense going big play hunting, and they get him behind the line. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Into the hands of the rookie from UCLA. Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. So the first lead of our game goes to our visitors, Brock, and I know it is very early, but tough not to have that word upset at least start to creep into your mind just a bit.
You go into someone else's building in the playoffs, this place has been juiced. They have been so hyped to get to this game. Yeah, and the odds certainly in the home team's favor, but you go out and score a touchdown in the opening drive, you level it a whole bunch.
Going after up and good by McPherson. And the Bengals will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Starting from the 5. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. And here come the Browns on offense, ready for their opening drive. They're led out by the Colorado and Jackson State product. It's Shedeur Sanders.
This is one of those fine lines as you take the field as a quarterback. You know that your play is going to be so important to find a way to win. It always is in postseason football. But you can't put too much pressure on yourself. You got to go out there, you got to cut it loose. And most importantly, you got to lead your men.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. They're going to move the chains after a big play, 39 yards.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. First down, and they go right back to him. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Trap 60, trap 60, Panther 60, Panther 60.
To the air, Sanders. Throwing the out route complete. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
We get a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
Third and short here, Sanders. And that's complete. Here's Thornton. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Here we go, start, bring it. Viking 18. Steady.
Blown back, it's the handoff. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. It just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Let's go now. Bronco 80.
They'll try and punch it in. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
That run now has put them in such a great spot, Kate. You get a run like that inside the 1st and goal situations, there's a whole lot of confidence when you break the huddle.
Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal.
Come on, set. Ready.
He gets it again. And he punches this one in. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns finish off their opening drive. We know all these players are aware of what's at stake here, Brock, and that is the score they needed to get them moving in this conference final.
We know it's not how you start, it's how you finish, especially with stakes this high. But, jeez, you couldn't start any better.
This is Andre Schmidt to try the extra point. He's good on the extra point effort. And the Browns respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Return coming from the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Coach Zach Taylor getting his Bengals out there for their next drive. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. First call here coming from the shotgun.
11.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. No, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Jump off caught by his back. There's the intensity we expect in the playoffs. Defense going big play hunting, and they get him behind the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Browns are in the nickel for this 3rd down call.
Here we go.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Setting up the screen. Well, they sent him backwards all 3 plays, Brock. That should pretty clearly bring out the punting unit. Let's see.
Not terribly complicated on this one, just not the 3rd down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the first, and apparently, little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
The Bengals send out the punting unit. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. He's got it at the 24. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Second drive coming up for this Cleveland offense. Their last drive contained a heavy dose of the ground game, a little old-school dominance on the way to a touchdown, Brock. Let's see if they stick with it or if they go aerial this time around.
Go! 70 Timberwolves.
Low back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Good hit on the grounds here. That's going to be a 9-yard pickup as it's second down.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Less than a ruler needed here on second down. Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Finds a seam down the middle. And he gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop it. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. Hitting on that shot, he's totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. That was Geno Stone up there to make that play. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Roll! Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Go!
He's the lone back on the handoff. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down. Third down, they need 7.
Third down and 7.
Get it! 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Ready?
Air it out on third. Hits him on the end route. And that is a great stop to deny him the marker. It's going to be 4th down.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
That's cut beyond the marker. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
First down.
Ready?
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Hand off now from the gun. And he'll get him a handful on that run as we've reached the end of the first. So we're through one here in the AFC title game. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We'll return to Huntington Bank Field after this. Ready to go with the second quarter. And it's the Browns with it inside the red zone.
Bronco 80. Steady.
Now the run here from the gun. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Browns take a second quarter lead.
I just love seeing the approach of this entire offense, not settling for anything. Yeah, this running back, he's finding the end zone through the running lanes. Let's give a tip of the cap to the big boys up front because they are setting the tone. 2 drives, 2 rushing touchdowns.
And this is Schmidt for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Browns break that tie and now lead by 7. And here is Schmidt to send this away. Has this at the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. Coach Zach Taylor getting his Bengals out there for their next drive. They've stalled out since that first touchdown, Brock, while their opponents have done the opposite. They've heated up, and their original 7-point lead, now a deficit of 7. Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Now a give running right. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
That That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
11.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Here we go.
Burrow to the air now. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
On one, ready?
And in motion, out of the slot. On 3rd down, here's Burrow. Finds the in route complete. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look. Punting unit out now. It's fielded at the 14. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30. The Browns getting their offense out there. And we'll see if the perfect start can continue as they try for their 3rd touchdown in 3 drives. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Working out of the gun. Sanders. Finds him on the crossing route. And he gets this one out to the 40-yard line. He'll come up on 1st and 10. A give now from the gun. This one is stopped after about a 5-yard pickup. The tackle made it to 45. 1st down run gets him 6. So now it is 2nd and 4. They give it to him again. And he's going to manage 3 for them on the play. Stopped just a little bit shy of the marker.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
3 yards there and enough to move the chains.
You love a huddle, Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there. He's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
On 1st down, here's Sanders. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Okay, ready?
16 at the 46-yard line.
Let's go now.
Operating from the gun, here's Sanders. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Here we go.
Down and 16.
18 Cardinal. 18.
Now Sanders. Connects on the crosser. A lot of space ahead. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns take a 13-point lead. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
And this is Schmidt for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Browns double their lead to 14.
Bengals 7.
And here is Schmidt to send this away. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Cincinnati offense headed out now. They need some kind of score here, Brock, to keep this from getting away from him on the road in the postseason. 1st and 10 now. Here's Burrow. Finds him over the middle. And this one doesn't go far.
There's no question, Kate, the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, gets good coverage, contested catches will really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Burrow out of the shotgun. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic. but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Could connect right side. It's incomplete. This one misses the tight end. And that leaves them with a decision to make on 4th and short. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. Fielded at the 11. And he'll scrape together what he can on the return. He gets it back to the 20. Cleveland's offense all set to take over. And eventually, Brock, one of their drives is going to fail to reach that end zone. But through 3 possessions so far, they have been perfect.
And in order for that to happen, somebody somewhere on this defense has got to rise to the occasion.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
60 Eagles, 60.
From the gun, here's a handoff. He'll get him 5 yards as he gets this up to the 25.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
He's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's a Browns 1st down. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. Going to the ground again on 1st. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Oh, just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Ready? Cowboy 80. Go.
Back to the well again. Solid running here. That's 9 yards as he brings up 2nd down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Running for the marker on 2nd. And they bring him down around the 34. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
1st and 10 at
Count
the
right,
20-yard line.
Ready?
Another carry for him. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off with later in the game.
2nd down now. They need 7. Sanders going to look to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns both racing them to the halftime locker room. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he can rumble the whole way home.
Think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer, nobody.
And this is Schmidt for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Browns stretch their lead to 21. And here is Schmidt to send this away. This return starts at the 5. This makes it up to the 25. Here come the Bengals to take over once again. And this certainly isn't the rut they want to be in, Brock. All of their drives have been ending in punts as of late. Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
11 coming.
Option give here. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up. Working quickly here. Burrow from the gun. Dumped off to his running back. And here's another stop. They run at the line. Nice back-to-back reps from this defense. Broke here, third down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he reaches the 35 before going out. 7 yards on that pickup. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati. All set to go now from the 35.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
On first down, here's Burrow. Right back to Chase. And it doesn't get much, up to maybe their own 40. With Mason Graham engulfing that play. And they send them back in motion right. Again, it's Burrow. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Couldn't find Jamar Chase on that throw. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
3rd and short, it's Burrow. That's caught for the first. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. All set now, 1st and 10. Here again, it's Burrow. Finds his fullback. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz when he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Cincinnati uses its 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Second down now, 7 to go.
Here we go, here we go. Right in.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. To throw again, it's Burrow. Still going at the 30. And they get this down to the 28. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Bengals have a first down.
Here we go.
Sticking in the air, it's Burrow. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line.
Gotta go.
Working quickly here.
First down. A gain of 11 on the play. And a Bengal first down.
First down, Burrow to throw. Cut out left. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. So they can try for some points going into the break. Evan McPherson on for the Bengals field goal. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. McPherson's kick is good. And it gets a fraction closer as the lead's down to 18.
Kate, if you're not going to pay a methodical drive on for the touchdown, that's the second best thing you can do. You can take all the time down, put points on the board, maybe a little momentum in heading into halftime.
Chooses to bring this one out. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So we've reached halftime, Brock, in a lopsided contest so far. Let's hear what Scott Hansen has to say. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick recap of the first half, which has been strongly one-sided. This is heading towards blowout territory unless they can come from behind and get themselves a victory. Let's find out what happens in the second half. Let's go back out to the commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
Thank you, Scott. Great work there. We, on the other hand, didn't have a great first half. Here's hoping things get a little bit closer this time around as we get set for quarter number 3. The Lamar Hunt Trophy waiting in the wings for whoever can finish this game out as we're back underway. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Browns and this running back headed back out for a new series. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. We hurries forward here for a 9-yard gain. Second down coming up. After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that first down. Back-to-back carries here. This is going to take him off and across midfield there at the opposing 45. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
And they'll only find 1 yard up the gut. Second down.
Hey, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
He's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down. New set of downs for him from the 31.
Here we go, here we go. Ready, right?
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
This time it's a passing play. Hits him on the end route. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short game. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can't get to win-win. You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Liking 18. Okay.
Sanders going to throw on forward. Finds the end route complete. And he won't make the marker. They rally to him in time. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
11.
Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10. Here's Burrow. That one's complete over the middle. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
That's complete. Cole Kmet. They're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. So 20 yards on that play. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Underneath it goes. Catch made by the running back. And he's got it up to midfield and into Browns territory. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
12.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
You know what I like about a 2nd and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a first down. You know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
Here we go.
Burrow on 1st down. On the move, past the 40. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Hey, can.
Cincinnati.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Completed to his running back. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Here we go. Stop.
Looking inside the red zone. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up.
Pretty impressive, isn't it? They built this type of lead for themselves because that's actually, Kate, their first sack of the game. And that's why smart front offices and complete teams build a well-rounded roster. That way, if a core component like the pass rush today isn't there, well, the other areas of the team pick each other up.
Burrow out of the shotgun. He will score. It's a Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals start the second half with some needed points. McPherson at the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Bengals make it an 11-point ball game.
Bengals 17.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff.
McPherson, the kickoff for Cincinnati.
Here's a return from the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Browns returning their offense and this running back to the field. That last touchdown given up cut their lead to 2 scores as they get started here. Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go. Ready?
The give now out of the shotgun. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Ready?
Lone back gets the handoff. This is a nice gain. Nearly moves those chains. He's got it up to the 36.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
All right, looks like they're going to try to power this across. Goal line formation on 3rd and inches. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the 1st down.
That's more than a must-get for a quarterback. I really put that in the always-get territory. Even if the defense knows what's coming, you got to be able to drive forward for at least a couple inches.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
Let's go now.
On 1st down, here's Sanders. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. 2nd and 3 now.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 45-yard line.
Go.
Handoff now out of the gun. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Give him 5 on the play. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland 1st down.
Well, look at here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So that brings up 2nd down.
Come back, team. 70 Timberwolves.
Looking out of the gun, Sanders. Short pass brought in. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
1st and 10 at the
Check.
21-yard line.
Go. Bronco 80. Ready.
Right up the gut. The stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's a Browns 1st down. Only one frame remains before we see who's going to represent the AFC in the Super Bowl. It's Browns football. They just need to close this quarter out, and they're on to the next round. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Ready. Viking 18. Ready.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're in the 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Danger, King. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
1st and goal now as they try to pad this lead.
Come on. Set.
They'll try and punch it in. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry. So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal.
A pickup of 2. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 3.
Sanders. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns making a 3-score game in the 4th. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw plays and have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
And this is Schmidt for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Browns push their lead to 18.
Bengals 17.
And here is Schmidt to send this away. Return coming from the 6. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. So now here comes the Bengals on offense. And scoring hasn't been the issue for him, Brock, but it has been impossible to hold pace with the offense on the other side of this football field.
And we know they can't get this all back in one play, but they better do it with a sense of urgency.
And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Now here he goes. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
A gain of 17 yards.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Off the play fake, Burrow. It is caught left side. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Burrow from the gun. He's got it over the middle. And he hangs on to that football, Brock, through a well-timed tackle. Nice gain. They're down to the 36. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 180. Race up.
Burrow back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. To take possession at the enemy 45 after that interception and return.
I know he started the play as a defender. Gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back. He looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. It'll make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion, and I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
The Cleveland offense back out and getting set for the drive. Even though they've got a 3-score lead, still a lot of time left, so they're going to try to grow it even further. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
Here we go. Start.
Handoff now from the gun. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Hits him on the out route. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line. Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Ready.
Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. Looking right, and he finds him. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. Just 2 to go.
18, 5 in. Ready.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Complete beyond the marker. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
1st and goal.
In the red zone on 1st. Well, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. And the Bengals Bengals are going to return this up beyond the 20 before being tackled. Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Hand off to the back. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
And the Bengals
11.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
1st down, Burrow to throw. Taken in by Chase, left side. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up
Looking to throw, Burrow. Did not like what he was seeing, Bronson. He's just going to hurl this one away.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
3rd and short, it's Burrow. Throwing the out route complete. And he goes out a little short of the 40. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs. 1st down from the 42.
Good set.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard
Tight
line.
end motioning right. Sticking in the air, it's Burrow. And the Browns get there and take him down. Goes to the hurry-up offense here.
It's 2nd down.
11.
Burrow to the air now. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. It brings up 3rd down.
Oh, this has been a tough series. Sacked on the 1st down play. Forced to throw it away right there. An awfully difficult 3rd down now staring you in the face.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Completed over the middle. This is going to make it down to the 24-yard line.
Gotta go.
And those are the hurry up here.
Bengals 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
On 1st down, here's Burrow. Middle of the field, and he's got Chase. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
18 more yards.
12.
That's another Bengals 1st down.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he gets in, touchdown. The Bengals get it back to within 2 possessions.
The extra point.
Extra point added on by McPherson. And the Bengals make it an 11-point ball game.
Bengals 24.
Well, this one not quite over just yet. They've got 3 timeouts at their disposal, but really need to make the unexpected recovery here. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. Well, kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, Brock.
And what point is that, Kate?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold could end up becoming a play that finally sinks him up.
Yeah, it's time for desperation. Without a defensive stop here, it's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success. Every second matters now when you don't come up with that onside kick.
From the red zone now. Has it down close. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns have likely left up the win right there. Now, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His 2nd touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
This is Schmidt for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Browns push their lead to 18.
42. Bengals 24.
And here is Schmidt to send this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Cincinnati just about set for its next offensive possession. And all game, they have struggled to attack this deficit. Maybe they can do a little window dressing here. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Complete out to the right side. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
A gain of 5 brings up second.
The give here on second. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. Offense up to the line fast.
A gain of 14. First down.
11 MT. 11
First down, and they go right back to it. And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of them on that run.
On 1, ready?
They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now.
Here we go.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Cut out left. And he's got it up to midfield and into Browns territory. Gotta hurry this to the line.
Stop.
Gain of 9 brings up third.
Burrow throwing here, 3rd and 2. That's cut for the first. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line.
Good for the Bengals.
Slow. Stop.
Burrow on 1st down. Short pass brought in. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Bengals have a 1st down.
11. Here we go. Right, 80. Stop.
To the air again. It's Burrow. Finds him over the middle. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. 1st and 10 now. Here's Burrow. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. Cincinnati uses its 2nd timeout.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Here we go. Big search.
Again, it's Burrow. And he will score. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals get it back to within 2 possessions. McPherson at the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Bengals make it an 11-point ball game. So even after the score, they're still down 2 possessions. Time not exactly on their side as they try this onside kick. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
Hey, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you, Kate, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, well, that makes it even more difficult.
As the 1st down for the Browns, that should be enough to clinch them this victory. Final timeout taken by the Bengals. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
18, 70, Timberwolves. Warriors, 17. 19, Lions. Go.
They're going to pass it here. Gets him on the quick hitter. And he's short of the first after a mile gain. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Let's go now. Bronco 80.
Running it now out of the gun. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down. So the Browns come away with the win. They are Super Bowl bound, Brock. We now know who's going to be representing the AFC in the battle for the Lombardi.
Yeah, you never set out with the goal to be good. You set out to be great. You don't set out to just be a playoff team. You set out to be one of the 2 teams playing on that special stage of the Super Bowl. And with this win, now they will be.
So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a well-earned win for the Browns. As with that, we'll sign off from Cleveland.
The top prize in the NFL is the Lombardi Trophy, but some individual hardware is pretty nice to end a season with, too. Today, one of their players has a reason to celebrate.